Welcome back, and today we're going to talk about my Alaska special election predictions. So let's start off. In Wikipedia, so as you can see, the main person in this race is Sarah Palin, who was John McCain's running mate in 2008, if you didn't know yet. And the other two nominees, since Al Gross dropped in order to help Peltola have a better chance of winning, the other nominees are Nick Begich, who sadly does not have a picture for some reason, since his family is like really well known as one of the political dynasties in the state of Alaska. Let me see if I'm trying to look at the endorsements for Nick Begich. Maybe we can see where a Begich is at. Yeah, there we go. So, weirdly enough, Mark Begich is, they are part of the family, even though Mark Begich is in fact a Democrat. But Nick is running as a Republican. Well, for the Democrat nominee, it's going to be Mary Peltola, who is trying to get lucky with a new voting system that just got passed back in, I think was 2020? Yes, 2020, so it barely passed, and this could make it harder for Palin. If she doesn't get the nomination, it might be because of that, but it's really hard to make a prediction with that. And if we go back to 2020, if you don't know yet, this seat was previously held by Don Young, who, tragically passed away on March 18th of this year. And if you want to see how he did in previous times in this race, so Young won here by 9% in 2020. 2018, a blue wave year, he only won here by 6.6%. 2016, a pretty stale year, he won here by 14%, and yeah, that's pretty much about it for the polling in this race in 2022 with these candidates. Let me see, the polling has not been great, which I am quite saddened by that. For such a key race that could literally mean someone stays in that seat for who knows many decades, the polling has been lackluster. You have these, which is why I don't think these polls are good in my opinion. There's not that much in this area, so let's just go to 538. I don't trust them that much, but I know a lot of you want to see what's happening in this webpage. So you can see the GOP has almost a 90% chance of winning. It should probably have Palin as well, but sadly they only just do two. They only do Republicans and Democrats, but they don't show who would win in the GOP for some reason, which is a big miss in my opinion. And they have some polling at the bottom, and we show it to you, but it's really some B, C tier polling. As you can see, most of these polls are not even hitting the B threshold. They do have a Peltola Begich winning because of the new, ranked choice voting system. But what would happen in my opinion, and we're Ballotpedia by the way, the main issue is that whoever wins in this race will serve the rest of the term that Young still had. So whoever wins in this race will be most likely the winner in the general election come November. And we can see the momentum of each candidate since in the early primary that happens, I think on June 11th, you can see that it's really a two-way race between Palin and Begich. And the two of them are by far the most, you could say, iconic political dynasties in the state. And what I think will happen is that, as seen by Predicted, which is a betting site about politics, chances are you won't see Sarah Palin lead at the start of the voting. So you would probably see someone like Peltola or maybe Begich, but probably you're going to see something like Peltola lead early on. But in my opinion, what will happen is that in the end, after all the ranked choice voting is done, you're probably gonna see Sarah Palin probably leading. But here's the issue, with ranked choice voting, anything can happen, and you can see that Sarah Palin is in fact leading already against Nick Begich and Peltola, and you can see Begich in second place and Peltola in third place. So for my prediction in this race for the 2022 Alaska special election in the House, I truly believe that ranked choice voting will be a big impact and could really be one of the main issues that could come as a curveball for any candidate in this race. But at the moment, I have Peltola coming in at 3rd place, and for my runner-up, aka 2nd place, at the moment, I really do think Nick Begich will come in at 2nd place, meaning, in my opinion, Sarah Palin will come back and win this special election in Alaska. I don't know about how much of a margin she's going to win here by, but she will probably win here because of the Trump endorsement, which will help her quite a lot. And if she wins here, she immediately becomes one of Trump's 2024 potential running mates in this timeline, in my opinion, due to their early friendship back in the 2016 primaries. So that's about it, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next video.